Hey, so in this video, I'm going to be walking you through BuyBotPro's calculator and detail sections. This will be all of your number work. So the calculator will be your first port of call in BuyBotPro. So all you do fundamentally is add in your buy price and sell price. Now the sell price will automatically populate for you based on whichever preset option you've chosen in your BuyBotPro settings. So if you've chosen for it to fill in with the buy box price, that's exactly what it's going to do. If it is the average FBA price or whatever, then it will fill in with that. Otherwise, feel free to change the sell price to whatever it is that you're planning to sell it for. And then of course enter in the buy price of the item. Now if you have the toggle on retail, then you enter in that buy price inclusive of VAT. If you set it to wholesale, you enter in the price exclusive of VAT. So say for example you were sourcing your product from a wholesale site and 9.5 times out of 10 the price on there will be exclusive of VAT. So you can enter that in here. BuyBotPro will work out the price inclusive of VAT for you, so you don't have to, and it will use this price in its calculations. So you can do that. If you want to convert this price, so right now we're analyzing the UK marketplace, but if we want to convert that to US dollars or euros, then we can do, and vice versa. If I was a French seller, for example, I can convert that into GBP or dollars, or if I was a US seller, I can convert that as I say into GBP or euros or whatever it is that I want to work with. Okay, so that's what I can do with these options at the top. Now you have the option of buy price VAT, so you can override the VAT rate applied to the buy price. So say for example you were purchasing something and it had a VAT rate of say like 19% on that buy price, then all I would do is enter in 19 into here, and that's what it's going to factor in. So that's the VAT amount it's going to add on to the price. Okay. However, if I want to override the VAT for everything, and this will only be available to you if you have the VAT status of standard accounting or flat rate available. This will only open up to allow you to use it if you are VAT registered. So you need to set standard accounting or the flat rate scheme if you are VAT registered in your account settings, and you'll be able to use this section right here. You can also enter in the quantity. So if say I was buying 6, it will tell me the profit for 6 and the profit for just 1. Or if I just want to analyze, just what it would be for one individual product, then I can just leave it as 1. If I am in the US, what I can do is set US and Canadian sellers as my VAT status, and also enter in the sales tax rate percentage. So let's say it was 10%, save that. And if we go back to the calculator, obviously we can toggle on if we want to apply that sales tax. That's if and only if you are a US or Canadian seller. So if we go back to what we were just on before, then you have a range of toggles at the bottom. So if you are using the EFN program or PAN program, so European Fulfillment Network or PAN, then you can set that in your settings, which one you're using. So if we come here, we can set EFN, EU, UK or PAN, whichever program you're part of. And then you can toggle that on here if you want to apply that to the calculation. If you're fulfilling this yourself, then you can flick on the merchant fulfill toggle right there and enter in your shipping cost, and it will factor that in. So it will remove things like the FBA fees, for example, because obviously you're not doing FBA. And if this item is part of a bundle, you can toggle that on and it will apply the bundle fee that you've entered in to your BuyBotPro settings. So that's how you use the calculator. And then based on these figures that you've entered in right here, or however else you configure the calculator, BuyBotPro will work out everything you need to know numbers wise about the product. So you've got the ASIN, and you have some extra product details when you hover over that. You've got the UPC, the EAN, the brand, and you can copy any of these to your clipboard. The profit margin, the max price that the item ever sold for, the max buy cost, break even, so where you're not selling for a profit nor a loss, your total cost. And what's great about this is if you hover over this, you get a bit more information about the costs. So this will include all Amazon fees, which BuyBotPro gets directly from Amazon itself. So if anything was to change in terms of Amazon fees, BuyBotPro will acknowledge this straight away, because as I say, it gets it directly from Amazon at the point when you analyze. If I was accounting for EFN or PAN, that would include that in there as well. And then any fees that I've entered into my BuyBotPro settings. So for example, I've got a prep fee of 60 pence. It's accounting for that as well. It's accounting for VAT, so that's how much is owed to HMRC in UK VAT. Any shipping costs as well, if I've got them in my settings, or any extra fees, anything that I've got in my settings, it will account for. And then I've got storage fees right here, so I can account for however many months I want. And it will change the calculation based on the storage fee. So it's taken into account 4 months worth of storage fees here, for example. Then it works out my ROI and my profit. What I can also do as well is use the discount section in conjunction with this. So let's say, for example, I got 10% off at wherever it is that I got the item from. I can apply that, and it will then factor that in as well. Obviously, that's going to push my profit up because I get more off of the product itself. You can work that out and apply that as part of your buy price. So if you don't want to work it out, you can use the discount section. It will apply whatever discount you have got on the item into the calculations and recalculate the ROI and profit. You can stack them as well. So say, for example, I mean, I know I've got 15% there, but let's say it was 35% off, then I can stack them, and that's how much exactly is going to be applied into the calculations. And again, it recalculates the ROI and profit. But that's everything you need to know about the calculator and the details section, and all of the number work with BuyBotPro. It makes it nice and easy and does all of the workings out for you.